Okay, so today we got the Pandora 11 3D. A little while ago, we wound up getting this Sanwa stick from BLEE. I think that's their name. Whatever it is, I'll put the link in the description below. But I wound up getting this for an arcade one-up. The problem was it had a Sanwa connection on the bottom of it, and I wasn't exactly 100% sure on how to use these right here. So what I decided to do was go on ahead and go with my Pandora box and upgrade these sticks, which are kind of Sanwa clones. Pretty good addition when it comes to fighting games, and the handling, they don't have full 4-pound springs in them, but they handle pretty well. So I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to replace those with these, because if you check out my other video, I got a Raspberry Pi I've been working on, and before I keep buying all these extra materials that I don't need, what we're going to wind up doing is trying to swap some stuff around. So I'm going to take these controls and put them in my Raspberry Pi, hopefully, if this one right here works nice with this Pandora. So I'm going to check this out. I'll put the link in the description below. I forgot the name of the company. I'm sorry about that. So, alright, let's go. This process should be pretty simple. I only have 3 screws in here. Got those screws out real quick. Okay, so I just zoomed out real quick on these boxes. Once you get those screws out, pretty much pop it forward, clean it up. So now we got 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. We're gonna unscrew those and we're gonna pop this out. But I'm pretty sure first thing we gotta do is unscrew that shaft, so after we get the screws, it's not going to stop us from being able to slide out the bottom. Now, just because I am at limited space going inside here, now there is a couple more screws in the back you can use to take off, lift this whole panel off, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to grab my little trusty old little mini screwdriver. I'm going to take these off by hand. We got her popped out and through. We're just going to take this cable right here, push the clip on the back, and we're going to slide that one out. And now here's my next concern, is this one right here. We only have 1 of these pins. This one right here, we actually have 2 sets of the pins. So we're actually going to have to figure out how that's going to go on right there. So I should figure that pin situation out first, but the heck with it. So now the next thing is we have to take off the top piece in order to get into there. And one thing I am noticing through the BLEE is they sent me one with a nice crack all the way through that. I like that. Thank you, Amazon. But anyway, come here to the bottom. There's a pin you got to push in. And then you turn this to where it lines up with this right here. And you pull this piece out. I'm trying to do it gentle since I got the camera right there. Here we go. So now that we did that, we'll be able to take this piece now and put in I figure since we are done here, I might as well decide on which one of these should be connected first. So what I am going to do is, it says there's an A and B for this one. So I'm going to go on ahead and stick with the A. And then we'll go from there after we test it. See if maybe we are on the right or wrong one. Before I screw it back into the top, I need to place this ring back in. So far, I had to go through an interesting attempt through about 4 screws, and that is mainly because I can't find one that's currently going to fit, and this one's even starting to poke through my plastic. So first, let's just see if this works before we go any further and start messing things up too much. Let's go ahead and just test that. Now that we got that part in, I'm a little sad because I don't know if you see right there, I went through my plastic with a screw trying to find one that was too long. That's alright. I'm just going to take this, get it and lock back in. So now she's in, she's ready to go. Before I cut into the power, I just want to see if she's actually going to work and play right with how we got it set up. So actually, since we have it all open, I'm about to just connect the lights right now. So if you always come to my page, you're going to notice that I'm always doing something very basic and simple. Basic electrical tape, scissors, some old speaker wire I found. Just gonna take some speaker wire, got my red to my positive, silver to my negative. I'm gonna open her up right there. You see my lighter's still in there. I didn't even use strippers. Now there's a lot more better, safer, and other ways to do this, but every time you see me do something, I'm just gonna do it with whatever I have laying around. So inside here, what I'm doing is just tapping in to my LED light strip that's already going on with the Pandora's box. I can make it to where you turn it on and off with the strip, but I want to actually have the joystick on at all times, even if I do have the inside light strip off. So it's going to tap that in right there, taper up, and go from there. Now you can use what they call like posi connectors, whatever they call them. You can use heat sink connectors. There's a lot of different kind of connections you can use. But since I'm always toying and experimenting with things, I like to be able to easily take something off and go back and change it if I like to. So there you go, that's now done too. Just gonna screw everything back down now. Of course, I got my drill on the lowest torque. That's it. Let's go plug her in and check her out. Okay, so here we go. She's plugged up. Got her hooked up to the TV. We're getting ready to turn her on. See if everything goes well. See if everything works right. So let's turn her on, check it out. Hope everything goes well. There she goes. She's lighting up nice. Now I notice that it does do a lot of random flashing. I don't know if we can change that, make it stay on one color, if it's just going to automatically cycle through all the colors, but it is what it is. There she goes. We know she works. So we're going to check it out because we have it hooked up to this So that's pretty much what the Pandora is going to look like when you first turn it on. It's going to cycle through to figure out what's the best setting your TV can fix it with. This one's going to show up pretty much at 720p. It takes a split second to fully load up. Again, this is just a Pandora 11. So we got the game list up. Give me a second. We're gonna go ahead and see if we could find Street Fighter. One day I'm gonna get a capture card on y'all, I promise. But I'm looking for a specific game real quick. There we go. So this is the Pandora 11, like I said, she's almost arcade perfect, but not 100% arcade perfect. So like particularly on this game right here, she actually skipped majority of the intro. So since it skipped majority of the intro, obviously it's not arcade perfect. So with all that being said, let's check it out. Use your alter ego. Seems to be moving pretty good. Turn that down for y'all a little bit. Gotta throw a web. Okay. I can jump diagonal. Combos. I can do super moves. So I will say she's not a 100% perfect Sanwa. It's a clone. She handles pretty good. If you're a competitive person, like I said, this control, they're a little loosey feeling. But it's let me do everything I need to do. there we go. She works great. I like her. I wish we could get her more stiff inside there for the most part. 'Cause like I said, she feels a little loosey-goosey. Let's go ahead and try another match. I'll try and get it perfect. I'm gonna get Wolverine on me. All y'all are gonna die with Spider-Man. Oh, Robin. Can I beat them all with just Spidey? They're robbing me, y'all. They're robbing me. I guess I can't do it all with just Spidey. They think they messing with. But anyway, that's just Light Stick. She handles great. She handles perfect. I recommend it to anybody. So there she goes. Complete LED upgrade. Great stick. I do recommend it. I actually did wind up having to go inside and tighten it back down a little bit. That's why she was a little bit loose, but she's not loose anymore. So great stick right there. So you're gonna go from this right here to one of these. And next, I'm thinking about getting ready to upgrade my buttons. But since we're already here, we got this part of the project done. On my next video, what we're actually getting ready to do is I'm going to wind up taking this old stick right here, and I'm going to see if I can hook this up to my Raspberry Pi, because the control sticks in my Raspberry Pi are pretty bad, so I'm trying to avoid from buying new ones. So that doesn't need LED sticks, so I'm going to wind up throwing in these right here, hoping that they work better for me. It's not the encoder or the software down there, and we're going to go from that. So check out my next video. Appreciate you for watching. We're out.